the business world. It's all about new ideas, competition, and corruption. From bribes to sneaky tricks, some companies act like rules are suggestions, and the worst part, they often get away with it, but some companies are too big to hide. Today, we're exposing the 10 most corrupt companies. Get ready, it's about to get real. Siemens, a huge German company, wanted a share of Argentina's construction projects. They paid $1 billion in bribes using secret companies and fake receipts. This led to $1.6 billion in fines. Siemens learned cheating has a hefty price tag. Next, Volkswagen and the infamous Dieselgate scandal. Volkswagen rigged their diesel engines to cheat on pollution tests. On paper, their cars seemed clean, but they emitted up to 40 times the allowed pollutants. This cost Volkswagen $4.3 billion in fines and the trust of millions. Remember, Volkswagen, regaining lost trust is much harder. Now let's talk about Enron. Once a shining example of American innovation, it all came crashing down when their lies were exposed. Enron's leaders manipulated financial records, hiding billions in debt. The result? Enron went bankrupt in 2001, symbolizing corporate greed and deception. When your business is built on lies, it's only a matter of time before it falls apart. Next up, Petrobras from Brazil. This government-controlled oil giant orchestrated a massive bribery scheme. Billions in bribes and inflated contracts went to corrupt politicians and executives. The 2014 scandal exposed powerful figures showing deep-rooted corruption. Our next contestant, SNC-Lavalin from Canada. This engineering firm secured contracts in Libya through bribes, gifts, and inappropriate favors. The corruption reached the highest levels, with the former CEO facing fraud charges. The scandal even dragged Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau into the mess. Even in polite Canada, profit can outweigh ethical behavior. Now let's talk about Walmart. Walmart wanted to open stores in Mexico and paid millions in bribes to speed up the process. In 2012, Walmart was fined $282 million for breaking the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act. They admitted to paying bribes in Mexico, Brazil, China, and India. Saving money and offering low prices came at a cost: their ethics. Glencore, the mining giant from Switzerland. This company has a history of questionable practices. In 2022, Glencore admitted to bribery and market manipulation, paying over $1 billion in bribes. They bribed officials in Nigeria, Brazil, and Venezuela. Teva Pharmaceuticals, an Israeli company. Teva engaged in bribery schemes in the US, Russia, and Mexico. In 2016, Teva paid $519 million to settle charges. In the pharmaceutical industry, the line between helping and harming can be blurry. HSBC, the giant bank based in London. In 2012, HSBC was caught in a massive money laundering scandal. They helped drug cartels and terrorists move billions through their accounts. HSBC was fined $1.9 billion for failing to prevent money laundering. When you're a global bank, it's easy to overlook billions linked to criminal activities. Barclays, the multinational bank from Britain. Barclays was involved in the LIBOR scandal, manipulating a key interest rate. They profited at the expense of homeowners and governments. The 2012 scandal resulted in billions in fines and damaged public trust. The temptation to cheat the system can be strong, hurting the global economy. So there you have it, 10 companies that took corporate greed to a whole new level. These scandals show the dark side of the corporate world. The cost? Billions in fines and tarnished reputations. We must stay informed and hold those in power accountable. Business should never come at the expense of our values.